What's up, world? What's up, internet? I'm Deanna Jean Pierce, and this is another one of my dementia diaries. I want to share my experience with dementia. I wish I had started sharing sooner. I wish I could go back in time and have made daily vlogs when I was a CNA, and I wish everything was recorded, but I'll start now. One of the ways that dementia shows up for me in my life right now is I will feel like I'm still working somewhere that I am not. And I don't mean in the sense that you leave a legacy wherever you go and your soul remains part of every place you've ever worked. I don't mean it in that way, because in a sense, everywhere you work, even when you transcend that job, your spirit still lingers there and is affecting the consciousness of the place, especially if you really were a light worker there. Then, your consciousness and your presence would be really powerfully felt long after you're gone. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about it's very much like Grey's Anatomy with Meredith's mother. And I'm not, even though I'm a massive Grey's Anatomy fan and always have been, it's not like I watched that show and decided, oh, I want dementia, so I'm going to manifest things like Meredith's mom. That's not what's going on. This is my legitimate experience. And so what I mean is I will sometimes wake up and feel like, oh, I better get my scrubs on and go back to Remembrance Home because my shift is starting. But I have not been a CNA in a very long time, and I'm not going to go back to being a CNA. I transcended that job a really long time ago. Or I will wake up and feel like, I need to get stuff ready. I'll wake up and be like, oh, I need to prepare breakfast for Jeff and Shalia because I'm still in boot camp. No, I'm not. I haven't been in a very long time. And so that's kind of one way that dementia shows up for me in my life. I will literally sometimes wake up and feel like, oh, I'm supposed to be still working at this place when I'm absolutely not. That time in my life is over. But for some reason, I'm still in that place and almost wanting to relive it in a way. And I don't know what the spiritual root cause of that would be. Part of me feels like I wish that everything I had done in my life had been recorded, like on, I feel like I wish my whole life had been a recorded TV show, like a reality show. Maybe that's part of it, because if it's not preserved, I almost want to recreate it so that I can record it and share it or something along those lines. I don't really know. Someone I talked to in recent times was like, yeah, I don't feel the need to always be looking back at things that used to be. And what he was indicating to me is like, he doesn't have that same thing. Like for him, he just moves on and he doesn't look back very much. And I don't understand that. I don't get it. And so I just wanted to share, that's one way dementia shows up for me. Is now, luckily with my husband, Dan Thalen, he brings me back to the present all the time. Like, nope, this is where we're at now. We're at this place now. Can't go back. We're here now. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share that. I don't know if anyone can relate. it's this deep yearning and desire to like relive experiences. And I don't know why, because now is always the best time. Now is always better. And I'm not talking about someone who, like, for example, there's like a stereotype of someone who peaked in high school and they spend the rest of their life wishing they could relive their glory days in high school. That's not the feeling I'm talking about. It's more of I wish that I had basically had someone filming me the whole time I was a CNA, so that could be cataloged and archived. And since it wasn't captured, I feel like I want to recreate that experience so that I can share it with everyone and have it be documented and recorded. I don't know if I'm getting to the root of it, but yeah. I have at one point driven to somewhere that I used to work, and I literally was like thinking I still worked there, like legit. It wasn't like me being dramatic. I wasn't making it up. I'm like, I still work here. I gotta get back. I gotta go for my shift. I haven't worked there in years. And so, yeah, one of my biggest regrets in life already is that I didn't make more videos and share myself. And the reasons for that are trauma, low self-esteem, feeling like no one cares, feeling like I don't have time. But I can't betray myself anymore. I want to be sharing everything all the time. I wish I could go back right now and look at all my CNA vlogs. I wish Dan and I had created CNA vlogs and CNA sermons, and we kind of did that a little tiny bit, but we didn't have the time and space, energy, or support to really do that. And I think we were just feeling like we shouldn't share. But we should share. Everyone should share. I want everyone on the planet to share. Whatever you're healing, whatever you're moving through, whatever you're doing, I want everyone to share. Because the more we share, the more we heal, the more we connect. And so, yeah, I literally, just for example, right now, I'm actually feeling like I want to put scrubs on and go take care of. I'm actually having like these feelings of like, putting a Band-Aid on somebody or helping someone to the bathroom, or I'm having like this feeling of, I am a CNA, where are my scrubs? I need to go take care of these people that are my residents. And I haven't been a CNA in years, and actually my CNA license has expired a while ago. So yeah, I just want to share. This is going to be one of the many things on this YouTube channel as Dementia Diaries. So I hope I can help somebody. I hope someone can relate to this. And I'm looking forward to seeing how my life purpose evolves, because it's not a coincidence. It's not an accident that they're building the first of its kind dementia village in Fitchburg, Wisconsin. They're working on it right now. It's where Dan and I live right now. And it's just, that's not an accident. That's not a mistake. So yeah, I want to meet Ellen and Peter Johnson, who are creating this dementia village. They're modeling it after the Hogeweg village in the Netherlands. It is slated to open in late 2027 and is named for major donors Ellen and Peter Johnson. Okay, so they're donors. Yeah, it's a $40 million neighborhood style memory care community. Yeah, and when I worked as a CNA, God kept moving me over to memory care and getting me familiar with dementia and Alzheimer's. And I actually studied dementia and Alzheimer's. Dan and I both did. Like when we were training to be CNAs, we were specifically trained in this. And I wish I had kept my notes. That's another thing I want to say. When you're making a transition in your life, I don't recommend getting rid of everything. Because, and I don't mean hoarding, don't hoard, but I find that usually when I get rid of something, in a few years I end up wishing I still had it. And I'm not talking about hoarding. That's very different. I'm talking about like, I wish I still had my notes from being a CNA and learning about dementia, because now I'm wishing I could go back and relook at that. So be careful about what you get rid of, because everything you learn is extremely important for everything that you do in the future. So yeah, it's so weird. Like it's so interesting. This is so weird to me. I'm like, I just don't understand what's going on. I'm like, I need to get my scrubs. I don't have any scrubs anymore. I don't want to be a CNA anymore. I don't want to work in healthcare anymore. I transcended this a long time ago. And one of the things Dan said to me in 2023, when I had like a major crisis, is he said, it sounds like you've gone back in time. And so this is really, it's not fun. It's not like a fun way to live. But I feel like there's something more behind it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to just continuing to explore this and sharing. So, yeah. Thanks for watching.